Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
It's The In Show, Australia's only show dedicated to innovation from Adelaide, Australia and across the globe.
This is Troy Sincock and David Grice talking innovation on The In Show, and I think Troy's just enjoying a nice banana lounge beside a pool in the tropics of I don't know where, and I'm sure he's having a couple of pina coladas or something like that as well. Today we've got a segment called What's In, and this is where we ask some of the key people that we've interviewed some of the things that's in for them right now. And today we're hearing from Robin Freeth from TedX Adelaide.
As I think about Adelaide, I've been here 14 odd years now. I get this sense of positivity that we're building. It's really inspiring. I bump into people like your good selves and we start talking about Adelaide and its future and leadership. And we get this air of what we can do and where we are going and where we can go. So I find it really motivating. And I like to think that TedX Adelaide plays its part in that, in creating a bit of thought leadership. The second part is kind of some of the questions that we're being forced to answer. And some of the questions we're being forced to ask ourselves, especially around where technology is taking us. I think there's a lot of kind of moral questions that we need to sit down and think around our ethics and things about driverless cars. There's a whole set of ethical questions that sit behind that. The technology is done and dusted. We've got a bunch of questions to start thinking around. And then when we start talking about augmented reality and other things, I think some of those questions that we've got, it really inspires and excites me is that what we are going to do. I think there's a bunch of things we haven't thought about yet. But that's half the fun, isn't it?
For more in innovation, check out theinshow.online. You can subscribe to the In Show podcast on iTunes. You can rate us 5 stars if you like what you're hearing. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter as well. And if you know of an innovator that you think we should have on the show, drop us a line at theinshow.online. Well, Friday is Inspiration Day, and this week we talk with Jana Matthews about the importance of taking care of employee needs and the role of the CEO.
The In Show, What's In? Brought to you by Adelaide Smart City Studio. Subscribe to the In Show podcast on iTunes. A Dave and the Beanstalk production.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.